Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tom from Fate Farms, PA, and I finally went out to the Paul Bunyan show. I've heard about it for years. Yet it's about an hour and a half away from our house. You know, it's just, I always have a ton of things to do around the property. So like on nice days, I try to like focus on work, but like for once I was like, I gotta do something for myself. So I hopped in the truck about 6 o'clock in the morning, hopped out over to Ohio and started walking through the crowds and stuff. And lo and behold, to start running into these other YouTube channels. The first guy I ran into was Brad from Firewood at the Furnace. Super nice guy. We talked a little bit, and then, you know, you continue walking through these shows and you start seeing familiar faces. I seen Dan from the Back 40. We actually took a picture together. And then walking on down through the displays, ran into Shibe from Outdoors with Shibe. So these are all awesome YouTube channels that, you know, I've watched for some time now. And, you know, it's cool to place a face and talk to these guys because we converse back and forth through different, you know, conversations and stuff on different videos. I also went over to the Easton Made tent and ran into Jeff from Mountaintop Outdoors. Yeah, super nice guy. He's affiliated with Easton Made. He was showing me some firewood processors that are really awesome, but really expensive. I mean, we're at a very small scale. So, you know, I don't know, maybe someday might get into a big firewood processor. If you ever have the chance to go to the Paul Bunyan show, it is a really cool event. You know, I keep rattling off different names because it's different people that I follow, but I've seen Mark Galici with his sawmill. It's a small town. He's only 10 minutes from where our property is located, and I actually know his son through, we're contractor colleagues. So he's an electrician, I'm a plumber, so I met him through different jobs and stuff, and super nice guy. He's actually an Oakdale Volunteer Fire Department as well. So, but you know, you see Mike and Melissa from Outdoors and the Morgans. There was a line, 100 people deep waiting to meet them. I mean, it's cool to see the following. Buck and Billy Ray, he has a huge following. I went over to his stand, you know, got some pictures of him and videos and him cutting up some logs and stuff. So I was watching him interact with these children, and you know, he's just such an inspiration. There was actually a guy that was probably about 7 years old and just like loved talking to him. He was super nice, you know. So it's cool how he gives back to his watch community as well. Some of the guys I didn't get to meet up with, was hoping to see, was Heath and Rachel from Hardworking Man. An update on our wood chopping challenge. I did make the donation to North Fayette Volunteer Fire Department in our channel's name, and Muck Road Loggers, Kenny from Open Air Adventure, and Hardworking Man. I asked them to, you know, put it on their Facebook page, maybe get some people to watch some of your guys' videos or whatnot, follow you, because you guys got some awesome content you're putting out. And I seen a guy with a Woodruff Woods shirt. I thought I was going to get to meet Darren, because I talked to Dan, and he said Darren was supposed to come eventually. I went over, and here it was just one of his fans. So it was cool to see that, you know, Darren's name's getting out there as well. Open Air Adventures, he's from Nova Scotia. I didn't think I'd see him there, but that'd be pretty cool to run into Kenny. Another channel I follow along that, you know, I've conversed with a lot over the last year was Outdoor in a 608. I asked around if he was there, but, you know, that's kind of a big hike for some of these guys. I know that Mount Tammany Ridge, I talked to John. He had a breakdown in one of his piece of equipment, so he couldn't make it either. But maybe next year we'll get together or whatever, you know, and it's cool to meet up with these guys. So check out some of the pictures and videos and stuff that I took.